Hi, my name is Rick Perry, and today we're going to do another shop trick. It's the remake to a video that I did years back, and I had an old, really junky camera, so I'm going to try to shoot this video start to finish how to make this. What we're going to do is we've got a handy Home Depot bucket. You can get a Lowe's bucket, any bucket, old paint bucket, doesn't matter to me, just get you a little 5-gallon bucket. And over here we have a pail of water. So what this is simulating is when you use your shop vac to suck water out of something, then typically you have to empty your shop vac and go through the trouble of removing the filter. So I want to show you here on a little squeaky mic. So my shop vac, there's the filter, and if you look in here, it's full of sawdust and everything. It's pretty dirty, so it needs cleaning. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you a trick on how to pull the water out of that through the bucket using your shop vac without removing the filter. This little trick came to me one time. I had a dishwasher that died in the middle of the cycle and it was full of water, and to change it out I needed to drain the water. So what I'm going to end up doing is I bought this extra shop vac hose. I bought it a few years back. So what we're going to end up with is pieces out of it, throw that away. And so I've got a pretty close size hole saw that fits. This will go up probably this far, and this will actually go through the bucket lid and from the bottom up put the hose on, and we should have a little modification. Now if you pop your lid on without either cutting the slots, or if the bucket has this little pull cord, it's a little piece, you pull it and zip it around and it lets you take it off. But if these are still connected and you put the lid on, it's not going to come back off. So just cut them or pull the little zip cord. Alright, so we can get the bucket out of the way. And give me a little piece to drill on. Probably not the best choice. See if I can find a little scrap piece of wood. Well, all the pieces are big. We'll make do with what we got. Now my shop vac is on its last leg, so the motor is very close to burning out. We got the same exact shop vac at work and it does the same thing. So you'll hear it in a minute. It sounds pitiful. Okay, so basically what I want to do, oh that does fit, is I want to drill a hole here and here. It doesn't have to, I mean, you can put it anywhere you want, but we're just going to do it here. Now let me move this wood off to the edge here. Okay. Pop the little plastic piece out. And you can use an X-Acto knife. It'll take a little bit longer. Okay, so we'll come over to this side here. Okay. Alright. Now, if it's slightly undersized, I have this little tool here. I can go in and enlarge it. So, see, it's real tight fitting, and that's what we want. Push that thing through real tight. See what we got there? It's like really tight, so it's going to give us a good seal. So then we take our hose and attach onto that. There we go. Put it on as far as it'll go. So we're almost complete with our modification. So now we take our bucket. Okay. So now this end is goes in here, but your shop back's the same way. It's your shop back. So this is the end that we'll attach to this hose. And when you're not using the bucket, you can actually hang this on the wall on the pegboard and use any bucket that you want to use. So now, let's move the drill out of the way. I'm not going to remove the filter from my shop vac. Might get a little loud in here, so I'm going to try. Hopefully you can hear this. Okay, so you can see. Okay, so we have a vacuum there. So now we have. You watch the bucket. So we should be able to take this. Now look at the bucket. The bucket's trying to collapse on us. That's how much suction we got on this thing. Alright. You see our bucket? You see this? Totally empty. Alright. Boy, it did a number on that bucket. There we go. It popped right back out. There we go. So now, we can open our bucket, and then there's the water that we just pulled out. And we'll go to our shop vac. And if you look, it's totally dry. So we put the shop vac back together. So that's a little trick for sucking the water out. Like I said, it does. It did collapse the bucket because I actually just stuck the hose straight in, and you know the vacuum has to go somewhere. You're pulling a vacuum and you've got atmospheric pressure pushing in on the bucket. On one of the versions I actually had a piece of plastic inside it because I was really using it pretty hard, but for the most part the bucket pops back out, you're good to go. If you use an old bucket it might split, but hey, for not having to do anything, and you've got an emergency situation, you're changing a toilet out and you need to suck the remaining water that's down in the bottom, you can do this trick here and you're done. Even if you do damage your bucket, get over here, even if you do damage your bucket, this is the only piece that you're really worried about. You're going to use this over and over, so you can put this on the pegboard and loop the hose around it, and this will be yours for good. You don't have to worry about this one. So anyway, that's the little shop tip for the day. I hope you enjoy my tips. If you want to come to my website, reekseaferry.com, I got a lot of pro audio stuff. But did I do some DIY shop tips and whatnot. Subscribe to my channel and give me a like, a thumbs up, and share my video to anyone that you think that this might be helpful for. Anyhow, thanks for watching. See you next time.